Hello and welcome to a fingerspelling tips video. We're going to go through three things today. We're going to do where you should be fingerspelling, um, how you should be fingerspelling when you have to think about what the next letter is. A lot of beginners have trouble with that, and their fingerspelling is very confusing because of that. And then how you should be fingerspelling. So the first one, where to fingerspell. You want to fingerspell with your dominant hand. So if you're a lefty, you'd be right over here. If you're a righty, you'd be right over here. And you don't want to be over any skin. So you don't want to be like right underneath your mouth where some of the letters may cover up your mouth, or like right on your neck where your thumb may get under your neck. So you want to be like about 4 or 5 inches to the right or left of your mouth, depending on which hand you are using. And you want to slowly, as you spell, you want to slowly move away from your body. So if you're right-handed, you would move to the right. If you're left-handed, you would spell to the left. But you don't want to go super far. You don't want to be spelling like off the frame, especially if you're making a video. So you want to go maybe a few inches, especially if it's a long word. You don't want to spell everything in the same space. You want to move a little bit as the word progresses. Second part, a lot of beginners do this thing where they will start spelling, but they have to think of the next letter. So let's say I'm spelling spot. So they'll start with S, and then they'll think of the next letter, and they'll lose a lot of things. And then, oh, it's a P. And then thinking about O. I remembered what O was. And then it's a T. There's a lot of hand movement there. Very confusing for someone who's watching you and trying to figure out what exactly are they trying to spell. What are letters and what are just kind of thinking movements. So a good tip for that, for anyone who's a beginner, is hold the letter while you're thinking of the next letter. So if you're spelling spot, for example, S, and then you think about, okay, what's the next letter? P. How do I do a P? Okay, P. What's next? O. Okay, O. O, I remember how to do an O. And then the next one is T. How do I do a T again? T. T. Okay, so hold that previous letter while you're thinking of the next letter. That'll help a lot with your clarity and just understandability in general. The last tip for today is you want to be smooth when you're fingerspelling. A lot of beginners are very choppy and very jerky with their motions. Let's spell joke. A lot of beginners will spell it J-O-K-E. That's how you spell joke. But you want to be smooth. You can go slower. You don't have to go as fast as you possibly can. You can go slower. It's okay to go a little bit slower if that helps with clarity and understanding. So you'd want to do it smoothly between the letters, not J and then O. Another thing a lot of beginners do is they bounce. They bounce their hand. J-O-K-E. You can see it's a lot less understandable, especially on a video, when you're bouncing your hand across the screen. So if you just take your time, you don't have to be, a lot of deaf people spell really quickly. You don't have to spell like that. You really don't. A lot of deaf people, their fingerspelling gets misunderstood and is not super clear. But what a lot of interpreters spell, they have to spell clearly and make sure everything is understood. And so that's a really good tip to help with your fingerspelling being understood, is spell smoothly. You can spell quickly and smoothly, J-O-K-E. It doesn't have to be jerky like that. That makes it a lot more choppy. It doesn't look as fluent. So those are the 3 tips for today. I hope they help you, and we'll be back again soon with some more.